Go. All right. Hi, everybody. This is the unscheduled live stream from ARDD Copenhagen. So it is the first day, kind of last day before the first day. Here is Morten Scheibe-Knudsen, Professor Morten Scheibe-Knudsen, MD, PhD. He is the core and the heart and the soul of the conference, together with Daniela Bakula. Here is Stephanie. Hi, Stephanie. Say hi. Chris Ran. He is our intern, and this is where it's gonna be. It's gonna be epic. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna follow Morten. Stephanie, please take care of my computer. All right, let's go. So again, epic facility. You are witnessing history and ancient history here as well, and the future. Oh my God. Okay. One thing to know about the conference is that this year it acquired a much bigger tent in the yard. So please make sure you hang out here. Morton, would you like to say a few words?
Your cappuccinos when you want to take a break. And we're live streaming from the screen over there from the hall. So everybody's working hard.
Oh my God. Okay, now this guy. Yeah. Good job, guys. Thank you.
Here is Daniela Bakula.
Daniela, please say something about what to expect from ARDD this year and what's different. What do you need to know?
Now just ARDD prepared yet, and it's beautiful. Be great here outside for networking.
Utilize it as much as possible.
But this area over here, this is the monk cellar. We will have parallel sessions down here. It's a very cool area. We can't show you right now, but it's an amazing.
So you can go down and experience the monk cellar.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the coolest ARDD so far. Morten, how do you feel about that, and what would you recommend on the ARDD? They here.
Come early on Monday because there's going to be a huge amount of people coming at sometimes at the same time. So please be here early, and then this area is going to be really nice. We will have a nice lounge, and the weather is going to be beautiful.
Yeah, well, let's walk outside for a second because we're live broadcasting, and I see that we've got more than 50 people watching just on one channel. So. Here is the front space of the University of Copenhagen. This is going to be the grand hall. So whatever you do, don't break anything. It's been here for ages.
There's Eric Magratachan and Sierra bringing coffee
Eric, all right.
For the people.
So coffee for the volunteers. We need to be caffeinated.
Yeah. This here that we're approaching here is the main entrance. So this is where you go when you enter. Tomorrow there will be a tent here in front.
Yeah, there's going to be a tent.
The registration front, and then you go in here, and then you get into the.
Yeah. For all of you who are not familiar with the territory, actually, if you are standing in front of this building, if you go right, take the first left, and then take the first right, there's going to be an amazing coffee shop with a library, and you can have meetings there as well. So that's where I usually hang out. This is Alex. So this. Maybe you are the boss, so I'm gonna. What's gonna happen?
It's a little bit different. You will have sort of posters at different days. And so then you are in this front area.
So posters are on the top as well, right?
No, we'll only have posters down here, but it will be in 3 sessions because we have more than 150 posters this year. So
150 posters. We
there
beat
will
the
be-
record.
yeah.
Crazy.
Last year we had, I think, 120, 150, and so we're doing it in 3 rounds. And so there'll be 50 posters on Tuesdays, and another 50 on Wednesday, and another 50 on Thursday. So that means that the 50 that are presenting will get more traffic to the posters, but you only present 1 day. In the meantime, you're setting up actually screening outside of the tent. So if you have a poster, you want to show your poster, and it's not your day, you can say, let's go and look at my poster on a screen in the tent.
Very cool. All right, and let's. So this is the epic space. This is where magic happens. Yeah, this is where kings used to come and talk to each other.
The king still comes. Once per year, the king is here. When the new professors are appointed.
So yeah, Denmark takes academics seriously.
Yeah.
So I hope that they take this academic very seriously, because he managed to put Denmark on the map for longevity biotechnology in a very big way. So let's hope that Novo Nordisk Foundation realizes what you have done, what you and Daniela have done, and let's make sure people are prepared. So, and if you exit the building and go to your right, and then to the left and to the right, you're gonna get to bar 7. So every day there is gonna be an open bar where people can network, talk to each other, and that's where the magic is gonna happen. So what is new at bar 7 now this year, Morten?
So, I mean, there's always new things. We have, I guess, a new menu, some new drinks. A lot of the sponsors put down their favorite drinks into the...
Oh my God, I cannot wait to see that.
So that's going to be a lot of fun. There'll be, I think there's possibility of doing karaoke every night if we want to do that. So, I think I heard rumored that there'll be someone playing some guitar tomorrow. I heard.
Not too loud, right? So we can still chat. Great.
Yeah, so bar 7 is in 2 floors, and so the upper area you can sit, and then downstairs there'll be more louder music.
Let's go inside, so you can maybe talk with some epic background. Okay, great. So I'm trying to follow. You're now in frame.
So yeah, I look forward to getting this kicked off. It's been more than a year since we started organizing it.
Yeah, you are doing it every week for 56 weeks every year. It's a crazy amount of work, but it's also with great work comes great power and responsibility. Recently, just couple lab heads at both Harvard and what was it, Rutgers, contacted me saying, "Oh, please ask Morten to let us into the conference. It's sold out. How can we get a ticket?" Right? And I'm saying, "Well, I cannot do anything. It's all you, right?" So you're distributing those hugely valuable tickets that people cannot buy anymore for already 1.5 months. You sold out on all sponsorships.
Yeah. That's also, I mean, incredible. I mean, and we're extremely grateful for the sponsors. This is, without the sponsors, this would not exist. That's just how it is. So our sponsors are really, really important, and we're very, very grateful.
Great. So yeah, next year, make sure that you book your sponsorships early. Yeah, come in. So yeah, we were looking at how it's done. Oh, Max, how are you doing, my friend? So yeah, so you see PhDs and postdocs engage in physical labor, which is also sometimes important, right? Max, do you want to say anything about what people need to expect from physics in aging research and longevity?
Just be open-minded, don't be afraid of equations, and learn how physicists could potentially transform aging biology research.
Yeah, who is who at ARDD in that field? So
we've got Uri Allen from the Weizmann Institute, like big systems biologist. We've got Albert Lasso Barabasi, who like one of the fathers of network science. We've got Jan Gruber from Singapore talking about aging physics and aging clocks. We've got Andrew Rutenberg from Dalhousie University in Canada, so it's going to be very international. But we also have people from the Niels Bohr Center here. Morgans, who's the director of it, and Alat Rasina, who's working on things like that. So it's going to be like an international crowd, mixing Copenhagen with the rest of the world. The spirit of the ARD.
All right, so Chris, now you record us. Stephanie, come here, come here, come here. So let's all say good things about ARDD this week. Make sure that you post on social networks. It's all social. Many lab heads actually decided to ask their staff to organize ARDD lab parties. ARDD lab parties is when you broadcast directly from ARDD, even from the bar. And people have popcorn, they have pizza, they discuss cool things. They also go on Slack, ask questions. It's a community effort. ARDD brings together thousands of people. Last year we had, what, 7,000 people watching? Crazy, right? And this year, many people are organizing lab parties at Harvard, at Vera Gorbunova's lab. I've heard they're also organizing multiple labs in China, which is really amazing because we need to bring it to the world, right? And unfortunately, not that many people can travel. So watch ARDD broadcasts. I mean, how much is ARDD broadcast? It's like $49 right now, right? Yeah, so lab pads and speakers get it for free for their labs, but come on, $49 for a week of fun. Download, participate, and make sure that you become part of the ARDD community. And it has been brought to you by a huge team led by Morten and Daniela and Max and Stephanie. I'm contributing a little bit as well, trying to utilize everything I have to support aging research. It takes 56 weeks to organize. So we actually do it way before ARDD starts. So it's more than a year of effort. Huge support from the sponsors, and the speakers you've got here are the entire who is who. Recently in the WeChat group for aging research and drug discovery in China, people are asking, okay, who are the top 100 scientists in aging research? Well, they're all at ARDD or they have been at ARDD, right? So if you are not part of ARDD or not part of this Olympus, and thanks to Copenhagen for bringing together all the scientists, I am deeply, deeply thankful for this opportunity to be here. And next year, make sure you register early because it sells out 2 months in advance. Come on. How can we make it bigger, Morten?
I think we're gonna have to make like extra calls here. No, I don't know. It'll be very difficult.
Yeah, because if you make it too big, you lose the magic.
Yeah, yeah.
If you make it like it's possible to get the Congress Center, right? I mean, maybe Novo Nordisk one day will do like bus shuttles to talk about metabolic diseases and aging. But yeah, if you want to make it great, you might need to keep it small, right?
I think that the magic is here.
Yeah. So what you've done, man, by the way, you look great.
Oh,
what happened? You started exercising?
Not any more than usual.
Yeah, and also must acknowledge Stephanie. So she puts a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's really amazing.
Thank you.
And of course Daniela Bakula, really, really amazing organizer. So She stays behind the lines, not advertising or promoting herself. She is actually making all this magic happen together with Morton. So somehow it comes together and culminates in a 5-day, largest in the world event for aging research and drug discovery. And if you're a pharma company and if you are not in aging research, you're missing out because it's going to be bigger than generative AI, right? Right? Yeah, and actually it's coming together with generative AI. So come to ARDD, watch it, broadcast it, get a corporate subscription to the broadcast, and it's going to be epic. So in just a day, this is going to transform into the hub for longevity research for the entire 5 days. Copenhagen is the world's capital currently for aging research, thanks to the wonderful couple professors who managed to bring everybody together and bring the world to Copenhagen.
Thank you so much.
And from Copenhagen to the world. So whatever you are doing at ARD, make sure that you are polite, engaged, and let's make sure that there's open bars. So don't drink more than like 2 drinks an hour. It's much better to talk, right? To exchange ideas. Do we have a whiteboard in the bar?
I think we can get that.
We should yeah.
Probably have that again.
We should get like a few whiteboards and put one on the street so people can walk. Yeah, would be cool.
That should be cool.
Yeah, we need that. Right? Yeah. So
Next to the bouncers.
Yeah.
yeah, the bouncer
I can keep the secret. It's
here. The bouncer has a PhD. That's the funny part, right?
Keep your ass.
All right, guys. Welcome to ARD and let's have fun. Oh, Chris.